Hello everyone, we are live with this week's Monday in Exandria. I hope everyone has had a great holiday weekend, and yeah, I'm just gonna go introduce everybody, cast and crew, and then throw it on over to our DM for the night. Let's start with, Igor, up here, start Shiny Pilot.
Hello, Shiny Pilot playing Igor, and I'm ready to play Igor. I'll be a little in and out tonight, so you'll see me in and out as I do stuff here at work, but I'll play while I can, so look forward to it.
Awesome. And I, of course, am Wendell Eustace Abernathy Lucius Throckwaddle Horsenpfeffer the Fourth of the Havisham Horsenpfeffers, Warlock and Nobleman Extraordinaire, was apparently the cleanup crew for last week. I don't know why they had so much trouble with those shadows. It was a rather triflingly simple matter, but anyways, that's me. Let's meet our good Harlan Flipcloak.
Oh yes, that is me, D20 coup de grace. Happy to be back and playing again, and just trying to figure out what I'm doing exactly. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we missed you last week. But we did have Nuggetosaurus with us last week, and she's back this week.
Hi, I'm Nuggetosaurus, and I play the recently revealed as a wolf shifter, Howl, who's a fighter and who's super grumpy, and just got a really cool thematic moon sword. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least for our players, Mr. I was having too much fun at D&D Live to play with us last week, Travis Bowles.
I'm back from Hollyweird, baby. Back to play some D&D. Nothing wrong with that. Playing Lamont Quinlan, who's can loose of a six-pack. And I'm going to spend the next 2 hours trying to make sure these don't get too fogged up.
Awesome.
So,
you should like drill some ventilation holes in there or something.
I'll go get my drill and operate it in the middle of this thing.
All right, perfect. And I'm going to throw it over to our fantastic Dungeon Master this evening, Deception Check. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Yes, we're happy to have everyone back this week. And once again, a thank you to Donovan Fry for joining us last week to kind of make it a fun little group, a nice little excursion, but told a little bit of story with us too. Last week, some of our group headed into the cemetery district to hunt down one Nikolai Yates. The reason the others in world weren't along is that both Harlan and Lamont were deemed to be a bit too strange for the fragile psyche of Mr. Nikolai Yates, and so they stayed behind in Grayskull Shadow Inn under the help and the friendly service of Mr. Bill B. Zilliger, while our group that went after Mr. Nikolai Yates found him and got a bit of information from him that led them somewhere else where we'll be starting soon. They did also find a strange crypt underneath the mausoleum, which was inhabited by some shadows and some very creepy bodies, but gave them a bit of treasure. As Hal was just mentioning before, a really neat moonlight longsword. So tonight, we will find our group split. Wendell, Igor, Nikolai, and Howl have all made their way to Abdar's Folly Inn, where they now have rooms and are waiting till the morning to look into the information that they found. Harlan and Lamont are on the other side of town in Little Whitestone in Grayskull Shadow Inn, where they are sharing a room. Very nice room. When a knock comes on the door, you hear...
I'll say, can you get it? I'm busy, as I'm standing upside down, or handstanding on one hand, upside down, looking at the picture of the eye inside the clock.
Yeah. And I'm like spying on you doing that. Because I too am curious about that picture. But the door has scared the crap out of me. Like it's the cops! Put it away!
It's fine. Just answer it.
All right. I answered the door.
When you open the door, you find Reagan, the red-skinned tiefling assistant to Bilby Zilliger, standing there, looking a little tired himself and a little disheveled. It's like, would you guys just... Bilby said you need... Your friends are at Abdar's Folly Inn. They've got rooms. They found some information. You probably should go.
You a dragon?
Fold the paper up, put it...
Am I a what?
You a dragon?
No, I'm a tiefling, you fool.
Just checking. Did you hear what the tiefling said?
Yes. To another inn. I'll flip over and stretch.
Ooh.
You are aware of where that is, correct?
No.
Well,
No.
Would I know?
Do you?
I probably would know.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah,
It's-
of course I do.
Fine. It's open. You just go now. They seem to be in a hurry, and Nikolai was with them.
I'm gonna figure out what's up with this guy.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for?
Just like, can I discern why he's speaking in such a strange manner? Or is this normal for him?
With that insight check, you would imagine that he is tired, was probably asleep when he was given this information and sent to wake you up, and he just wants to go back to bed.
Thank you, but please go back to bed.
Yes, as soon as I see you out the front door.
Yeah, go back to bed.
He gives he just looks at you, kind of like,
To the front
Go
door.
back to bed, Reagan.
he just turns and walks downstairs.
He's a nice guy. He's got something. He's got a lot going on. You never know what people are going through. All right, let's get going.
Of course.
Where are we going?
To the inn in Abdar's Promenade.
Abdar's Pomegranate Inn.
Close, but not really.
Reagan calls over his shoulder, Abdar's Folly Inn.
Folly. Folly. Does that mean they're topless? Follies mean they're
He
topless.
wouldn't say that. He would not.
Not
Doesn't
fully.
mean that here, Mr. Lamont.
Oh. It's just it's just a statement of fact. I'm just a call like I see. I'm just saying. They're usually not fully nude. It's like they just don't have shirts on. But that's cool. Well, listen, Reagan, get some sleep. Let's roll.
Fine. Out the door, please. I have to lock up.
I get the feeling he doesn't want us there. In the hotel.
He's just tired. Come on now. Let's.
That's true. I get cranky too.
In fact, speaking about being, did we get that long rest you were talking about earlier?
Yes, you both had enough for a long rest.
Then I will go ahead and roll these.
Harlan, your passive perception, as Lamont is heading out the door, your passive perception sees Reagan yawning, and then as Lamont goes by, he's just like,
I just kind of shake my head. I won't address it. And head off.
okay. As you step outside into the early morning air, you hear the door lock behind you. It is sometime after midnight and before dawn. You're not sure when.
Ooh. The hour of the wolf.
Yes, brisk.
This is when I do my best work.
Oh, your best work.
Mm-hmm.
And what work is that exactly?
You know, sneaking and skulking around this town, looking for, stuff
Oh,
and things. So, what do you think the eye means? What's the deal with the eye? Figured it out yet?
I was looking for a new perspective on it, but it's difficult to find.
Maybe it's a god.
A god?
Yeah. Maybe it's like the eye, you know? The big eye.
The big eye. What do you know of these gods?
Big!
Big gods.
Big eye.
Harlan has taken notes on this, but doesn't seem to be getting much out of them.
Okay. You guys heading towards Abdo's Promenade and in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I
The
think
gate.
that's why we're walking.
The gate is manned as it normally is, but there's really no one stopping you. There's not a lot of traffic in and out at this time of night, but the gate is open because it is manned and they aren't expecting there to be any invasions anytime soon. So the guards give you a nod. They don't really bother you.
Sure, they know me.
You do stand out.
As every other guard in this city does.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. This way.
Okay.
You
So
know,
you guys arrive in the center of Abdar's Promenade. It is a wide open market. Normally during the day, you have merchants and vendors hawking things from around Exandria. Everything you could want to find can be found here. The sights and the smells are that of what you would imagine. People, animals, and spices. But at night, it's a completely different world. The lights are covered with papered lanterns that are different colors. It kind of gives it a festival feel to it. The air is full of music and the smell of savory cooked meats and foods of all sorts. People are singing, people are dancing. You have found yourself in the promenade's night market.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys continue forward?
find it quite beautiful up here at this tower.
Not like a turkey leg or something.
A turkey leg.
Want some smoked meats?
I'm sure we have time to
Find it.
stop. If you wish to get some.
I'm gonna buy this man a turkey leg.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Since we've already had the funnel cakes.
I hope these are the big.
That man's still on my
big
list.
rare ones.
I'll help him.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can't see anything. Here we go. Okay.
Give me an advantage roll.
There we go.
He puts the goggles up.
Can't see anything. This is a perception check, boys and girls. Yes.
Yes, sir. That is a 17 on your perception check. As you're nearing the main central market area where Abdar's Folly is actually located, you find a corner vendor cart that has several different kebabs and turkey legs and things of that. It may not be a turkey leg, but it's a leg of meat.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Wendell hungry? Is Igor hungry? Or is Imvara hungry? Oh, sorry. Hal.
Igor's probably hungry.
It is also the middle of the night.
Wendell's fine.
So, yes, we should get one for Igor also.
Oh, okay. Far
Did you
out.
divine that? Harlan, did you divine that Igor needs food?
Yes,
Okay.
of course it did.
I was just wondering if that's what you were doing.
Yes.
Might just be being considerate.
So the vendor that you found with these kebabs and meats is dancing along to some music from a musician who's playing right next to him. It's just a little percussion band going on, no singing, and he's just sort of jumping. Turns around, oh hey, what can I get you for?
Oh, let me get two of those. Let me get two of the legs of whatever that is, and let me wrap wrap me up a third one there, please. Go.
So the smoked turkey.
Oh yes, yes, the smoked turkey. You like turkey?
It sounds
on.
pleasant.
Sure.
It's an
All
animal,
right. Silver for all three.
Silver. Okay. All right, I pay the man. My hand brushing my new like thieves tools too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Specially made for you. All right. So
Yes,
he hands out 3 turkey legs. Is there anything else?
Nope. What's going on? Do they do this every night? The big the fete out here?
It's
You
the
have
night
any-
market. It's always here. Unless it's raining, then it's not as much fun.
Oh no, I'd imagine not. All right. Far out. Well, yeah. Dance the night away, my friend.
I will.
Turkey man.
Come back again.
I will
Well,
enjoy
well.
this.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You gotta, every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Okay? It's my little tip from me to you.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. And so I don't feel like I need to buy anything. Like, do you need to buy anything? You want to buy anything from the, the night market shops here?
This isn't Tuesdays.
I'm sure. When I need to purchase something, I'll know it.
You don't need like a pike or a pauldron?
You turn the corner as you're discussing this, and you see the shadowy black form of Abdar's Folly, the fallen tower of black stone that leans at a 50-degree angle until it comes up by is basically held up by several columns of the same sort of stone. This has been here for the last 10 years, and there's no way to really fix it. Roll me a history check. See if you know any more about it.
Wow.
All right, so Lamont, you've heard you actually when you were in.
I didn't roll it. This is that's
Oh,
Harlan.
okay. Oh, sorry, I was looking at
Yeah,
perception.
Lamont doesn't know anything about
Harlan
this.
has a 10, so you just know that Blackstone Fallen can't be fixed.
Yep, bad tower.
Yeah, this tower is, this is a mess. We gotta push it that way. Sad, really.
Well, let's try to make it to the end before this turkey leg gets cold.
All right, you see it at the base of the columns that hold the tower, the leaning folly up.
Mhm.
You see the Abdar's Folly Inn. It is a building made out of the same stone, at least on the lower levels, as the Folly seems to be made out of. It looks like once they started repairing it with the columns, they just hired the same builders and built out the bottom 2 floors. The top 3 floors are a little more ramshackle in a way, timber frame construction. It has a high, steepled, red tiled roof with many dormers. Lights are glowing from many of the windows. And you see as many people celebrating and dancing and selling wares in front of the building as anywhere else inside the main center of Abdar's Promenade.
Let's see.
Do you head on?
Yeah.
Okay.
As expected.
Ugh.
Fair enough. Lamont?
Lamont sneezes really loud,
Okay.
which,
Harlan doesn't flinch.
yeah, got something here in the folly is kicking up his allergies. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't think of anything I want to buy. I feel like I should be shopping.
Wrong night.
That's
Yeah.
just Tuesdays.
Shopping tonight.
Okay, so you guys head to the Abdar's Folly Inn, or the Folly. You head inside,
Okay.
and it's not as busy as you would imagine it. The tap room of the Folly Inn is warm with the atmospheric glow of a blazing fireplace. Tall shadows fill its corners. Flickering candles adorn the tables, and they've burnt down low. There's only about 5 people sitting at the tables right now, but there is a long-haired half-elf in a sharp suit behind the bar.
All right.
Were they not supposed to be here?
Oh yeah, they said they were. What Reagan said they were here waiting for us, right?
Hey, close the door. Come on in if you're coming in.
All right.
The half-elf woman just beckoned you over. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Hi, we're here to meet some friends.
Oh, I don't know that I can just introduce you to anyone here, but do you have names for your friends?
One's
Wendell Eustace Abernathy.
Oh right, there's the one with the long name.
Of course.
For him, he has a long name and a long sort of beard goatee thing.
Also known Hal,
Right, the one with only one name. There's that one.
or maybe an Igor.
Oh right, he has one name too. So 2 people with only one names.
Yes.
We have a few guests that seem to fit those descriptions. If you'd wait here for a moment, I'll send someone up to check and see if they're willing to receive you. Unless you just like to get your own rooms for the evening.
No, I want to be received.
Of course. Very well, sir.
I
and she
await your reception.
She steps back into the back. You see you're just talking for a moment, and then a young halfling woman runs out and goes up the stairs. Wendell,
Yes.
you hear a knock at your door. It's late. You've had a fitful night's sleep thinking of all the things that you've come across this evening.
Yes. How I hope I have a hopeful new prospect to convert to the ways of my patron. But, Nikolai, a bit of an odd one, but I think he has a lot of promise. So, he's probably not like asleep. He's probably dozed off reading in his book. Yes. Who is it?
Yes, it's a staff. I was asked to see if you were willing to receive guests. There is 2 men downstairs that seem to know you. One is, I believe, a hobgoblin. The other one is dressed like a homeless man.
Yes. Unfortunately, I do know these people.
Should I send them up?
Sure. Why not?
Very good, ma'am. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Lamont and Harlan, you see the same young halfling woman come down the stairs and they go directly over to both of you. If you'd follow me, I'll take you up to see the master.
Yes, it's about time.
Please. And she'll lead you up 3 flights of stairs. The hallways are well appointed. There's finely crafted tables, candelabras here, oil lamp sconces, paintings on the wall. It's a very nice establishment.
Yes.
She leads you to a door and gestures to it. If you go ahead, go in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I will head into the room.
I definitely have on one of those like red smoking jackets.
As Lamont's going by, she has her hand out.
I look at her hand and look back at her and I'm like, "You a dragon?"
No, sir. I'm a halfling.
Uh-huh.
I'll throw back a gold coin.
I'm just looking at it. Oh, is it for money? Does she want money?
Yes.
I don't carry cash.
I hand her a coin.
Thank you, sir. It is very much appreciated. If there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask. You can ring the bell inside.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Honestly, they should pay them enough to where you don't have to tip them. Anyway. It's just
She heads downstairs. Harlan and Lamont, you see Wendell sitting in a very comfortable, large, fluffy chair in
Yes.
a red smoking jacket.
Yes. I totally have a pipe out, but I can't reach it because I have a sleeping cat on my arm.
Igor is sound asleep at the foot of the bed.
Just cocked out. Oh, my arm back. Yes.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me.
Wait, you wanted to see us?
No. You came here to visit me. I just decided to get a room here for the night.
We were called here, right?
Yeah. We were
POB
told.
sent you, telling you that they were here.
That they were here, but not that they needed to see us. Okay.
That was not conveyed to you directly.
Okay. Oops.
But we were told they have information. You got information. What's the big information?
Well, there was a lot of things that we got. We learned a few things. Met a very nice fellow, a bit odd, bit quirky, I think is the proper term. Nikolai Yates. He is asleep currently. He cannot be. Just let him sleep. I wouldn't wake him up.
I don't want to wake him up.
I would not.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Let's see. He told us of an Amunet Walpurn. Let's see. She died via a throat wound. I'm reading my notes from last week. They're not great. Was killed by I believe a drow. She was following Varna's cipher. And she was commanded by the Brass Fist, a Mr. Palobar.
Brass Fist. Palobar.
Yes, now I don't know how accurate these notes are here. She was meeting with him. There was a door and a storage closet in Abdar's Folly Inn. Is that right?
Would you roll me an intellect check and let's see how well you remember that information.
I'll help her
Okay. How are you helping, Harlan?
with the right way.
You're
Let's
using
see.
your divination magics to try and help Wendell.
I have a +0, it's fine.
I'm performing the right motions she needs to see to
Okay,
you remember.
that's fine.
Well, I
Okay.
got a 19
Okay, all right. So
with a
then
+0. So
you-
19.
you were told by Nikolai Yates about several flashes of memory from the dead woman.
Yes.
That who she was, as you
Yes.
said, that when she died, she was attacked by a person with what looked to be a thin drow
Mhm.
hand.
Yes.
It matched that coloration.
Yes.
Seemed to be someone like that. That she had been ordered by a Palobar
Yes.
to track Varna Siffa,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's kind of going back, and that you saw that she had left from the meeting with Palabar up through a storage room
Mm-hmm.
and then exited out of the front of this very inn.
Yes.
And that's why you're here.
I relay all of that. I was close. I was really close.
That was good. Yes.
It was not worded very well in my journal.
We need to find this passage. Is what
I
I'm getting
mean, I
from that.
suppose that would be wise. Yes, I was planning on getting a night's sleep first. Igor he's just complaining. Like, oh, my energy, my strength's been sapped. We fought some shadows. Trifling matter. But how Igor just couldn't put them down. I had to clean up the situation. But don't worry, they're taken care of now. It's fine.
The sun rises in 2 hours and 23 minutes and 36 seconds. Why don't we just go now? No.
I mean, nice. Have I gotten at least a short rest?
Must require your rest. Then we can wait.
Yes, you would have gotten what amounts to a full rest at this point.
Okay, I'm just a warlock, so I just wanted my spells back. So.
That's fine.
Cool. And then Igor isn't tapped. Yay. Well, I suppose I have gotten a bit of sleep. I'm rested enough if we wished to look into this affair, but we should really get Howl.
Hal walks into the room.
It's like you read my mind, darling.
Nah, it's just that you're really fucking loud.
Called
What are you two doing here? Where'd y'all come from?
They requested an audience with me. It's fine.
We were sent here by Rupert?
Reagan.
Reagan, shit. Why did
Let's just call him a different R
I
name
remember
every
this
time.
and you don't.
Reagan.
You guys want a turkey leg? We got a turkey leg for Igor, but he's asleep.
No.
I'll eat it.
Yes, do. He doesn't need it anyways. He's fine.
I give Hal the turkey leg.
I'll eat it.
It's smoky and moist and tasty.
It's good shit.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, so what's happening? What time is it? It's like the sun's not even up, y'all.
No. It's the middle of the night. We're all wired. We're all really just awake.
I wouldn't say wired.
I don't know, I'm pretty awake.
We'll get that way.
Yeah. There's like a really cool night market nearby. Shopping, food. It's fun.
Oh yeah. I've actually lived in this city for a long time and have never gone to that.
How can you have lived in a place? Like, I've been to the night market several times, and I've only been in the city a few months.
I didn't really have money starting out, and now that I do
It's
have money, it
called
goes elsewhere.
window shopping. You look at all the things, and you make a list of when you usurp those who are above you and take what is theirs for your own that you can purchase.
Why would I look at things if I can't buy anything?
You make a list. It's like a wish list of
But
things
what
you're
if
going
what I
to
want
get.
now isn't what I want later?
Now that you can edit the list. You can change it. It's good to have goals in mind.
Oh, I got plenty of goals. This did not involve shopping.
Oh, how disappointing.
Anyway, what are we doing?
It was like a tennis match. It's like,
There is a passage from this inn. Then
Well, probably from the servants' quarters or something of the like. Somewhere where no one would actually pay any attention to, because why would they?
Or it's somewhere so obvious that they just glance over it.
Like the bathroom?
perhaps we should take a walk around the establishment and see if we can find any clues.
Perhaps.
That's a really good idea. We're gonna do that. But isn't the deal that anybody who protects Varnasifa ends up getting attacked by drow? Isn't that sort of...
No, the drow were protecting him
Supposedly,
from the brass
they also
hand. Wait, you
chucked
see,
me off the roof.
they
They
did.
kicked her off the roof. They stabbed this lady.
I don't know.
right?
I believed them when they spoke. They had honest faces. I know it's hard to believe, but this Palabar is a brass fist, and we're literally fighting a brass hand cult. I have a feeling that the drow shanked her because she was with the cult that's trying to kill Varnasifa and take his information that he doesn't have. Yes,
Okay.
yes. We're looking for cultists. Lamont.
And Lamont, in some of your, I know it's been a while since you've been with us, but you recognize the name Palabar. It's one of the names that you've gotten from your investigations.
Right. Okay. Good. Well, let's find the passage, the secret passage. I love a secret
Yes.
passage.
And we are to meet with the drow in a brass bottom, but we have no idea what that is. We haven't seen it yet, so
Brass bottom.
yes.
Hmm.
I've kept my
Bathtub.
eye out for brass. I haven't seen any. Not even in the cemetery.
I have a
Of
question.
shadows.
Yes.
My sword, does it require attunement?
Well, that's an excellent question. I will get back to you on that.
Okay.
But you've had it long enough that if you want to have attuned to it, you will have.
Okay.
So,
And it's what, a moon-touched longsword? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I'm guessing it's not in the SRD. No, it's not. Okay.
I'll copy the information to you.
Thank you.
I suppose I will walk my way out of the room and begin an investigation.
Yes, I will assist you. You're very clever, Harlan. I will put our massive brains together. I'm sure we can figure out something.
Okay, so you step outside of the 3rd floor stateroom that Wendell is currently in.
Yes.
Are you investigating this level?
That's might as
well work our way down, right?
Okay, go ahead and give me your investigation at advantage with the help from Wendell.
Yes, I'm assisting.
Okay, that's a 16.
No, it wasn't disadvantage.
Yeah.
And Lamont also gets a 16. All right, so it's late in the evening. You start investigating the area. You find several paintings that you think are knockoffs of greater artists' work. You find quality furniture in the hallway. Plants that look like they'll probably be replaced, flowers and whatnot, by the morning, by the staff. Most of the doors on this floor are locked and inhabited. Your investigations cause 1 or 2 to check and look outside the window. Like they open the door and look out and see you, and then just close and lock the door again.
Stretching my legs. That's fine.
But you find nothing that looks like a secret passage or tunnel or trapdoor or anything along those lines.
Right. Well, I suppose we should keep going.
Yes. Let's make our way down.
How? Are you accompanying them? Okay.
I assume Igor's with us too.
Well, potentially.
I
We're
tried to get
sleeping.
everyone to come.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So Igor will follow behind.
Just real sleepy.
Yeah, he'll follow behind Wendell. Kind of sleepy, yawning. Looks like he's sleepwalking.
He does that
Okay.
on occasion. You just gotta get to point him in the right direction.
As you head down from the 3rd floor, where do you head next?
Check out so in case the 2nd floor.
Yeah, just
sweep.
investigate the 2nd floor.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me investigations or perceptions or whatever.
I will assist with my eagle eyes.
Okay. Lamont, you're in a fugue state thinking about tinkering things and whatnot at this point. You saw something that looked really cool and you just sent you in a rabbit, like a Reddit rabbit hole. Like you're just gone.
no.
Yeah, spaced out.
Harlan, you look closely. There's nothing different really about this particular floor, except that there's a little bit more stone in the construction on this floor, but everything is basically almost a carbon copy of the upper floor that you've investigated.
It looks like it might be an underground passage.
Perhaps we should try the 1st floor then.
All right.
Right, so you head downstairs and you find yourself in the main tap room again. You see the half-elven bartender behind the bar. Yes, Harlan?
Okay, so the stairs go directly into the of course.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll distract her.
There are a few more people in the common room now.
Oh, like whatever early hour.
Most of the ones that were there before are drunk and just kind of ending their evening or beginning it, however you might want to do. But there are 2 people in one of the shadowy corners away from the roaring fire that are wearing golden cloaks. No masks, nothing along those lines, but they were wearing golden cloaks that look a lot like what you've seen in the past.
No, they don't
They
have
look
masks.
directly at you guys
So,
as you descend the stair.
Yeah.
Does it look like they recognize us?
Insight, please.
oh yeah, I'd like to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to insight and see?
Yeah. I'm like,
Hal, 5. You have no idea. They're too in the shadows. It's hard to really read someone's intention. Lamont, you imagine that they might recognize you guys as just being someone who's out of place. Wendell,
I got a 12.
A 12, same thing.
Terrible colors on those clothes.
This is not our color.
Like coming down the stairs from being all spaced out. You guys ever think about how they're called fingers, but they don't fing? Isn't that weird? And then I see the guys in the cloaks and stop.
Don't stare, Lamont. You'll get out the kitchen.
Harlan, as Lamont's talking out loud, and you see them looking at him, and you can register off their face. You're better at this. Your military mind allows you to judge intention pretty quick, and you see that they don't recognize you specifically, only that they are keeping an eye out for people who stand out.
I stand out.
You're used to that look.
Right, well, perhaps we should keep an eye on them whilst looking for the secret passage. If you'd like, I can distract the lady behind the bar.
Yes.
Well, I'd be more than happy for any distraction you might have this evening, but I'm working.
Well,
What can I do for you, Al?
I would love a drink. A glass of wine, perhaps.
Oh, of course. It's a little late for most, but I'm sure we could take care of you.
That would be most appreciative.
Little
Have you worked here long?
Oh, for quite some time. I enjoy this location, and especially the night shift. We get all kinds of fun here. And he puts out a bottle of wine. You look like you have refined taste. How about this Sifa Special Reserve? I think you'll like it. It's a blended wine.
Oh, yes.
It's very, very, very nice. We are the only place in Amman that sells this particular bottle.
I see. Exclusivity, then.
Yes.
Tell me, does it have notes of, is it fruity notes or more earthy?
This is a more fruity blend.
Excellent. Well, nothing better to wake up and start your morning with, correct? Right?
Exactly. Lamont, you rolled a 3 for your investigation. What were you investigating?
My feet, apparently.
Got a hangnail? I mean,
I think he is so transfixed by the guys in yellow cloaks that he is walking into tables,
okay.
and trying to play it cool and
he
failing.
He just looks really
miserably.
drunk because he's so just bumpity.
Hal's gonna not again, and she's gonna go over and grab Lamont by his arm, and she's kind of supporting him, this is a regular occurrence, and bring him over to the group.
Okay.
Kind of play it up a little, this is how he normally is.
Right, and you see the bartender just sort of smile and nod like she understands.
Yeah.
Harlan, you rolled a 9 on your stealth check. What are you stealthing? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to sneak into the back.
Okay, okay. So you're using saving face, so that gives you.
Try to, but I don't really understand how it works.
Well, you have 4. You have 4 allies with you. So
no, I understand mechanically how it works, but they have to be able to see you, and I'm trying to hide, so I don't know.
Well, we can see you start to hide.
Well, no, it's more along the lines of you're saving face from your friends. They see you trying to hide, and then they Lamont. Hal goes out of her way to grab Lamont, and pull him. They're trying to.
I'm talking up the staff, so that's what I'm doing. Is I'm being very charismatic and charming, like I am naturally.
Actually, I'm gonna say because the bartender is enthralled with Wendell's conversation, and they're talking wine, and she does recognize the last name, the Hassenpfeffer brand. So she is only using her passive, which is 1 lower than the stealth with the bonus. She had a 12, you have a 13. So you see there is 1 door on the back side of the bar. And you sneak through. All right. So you're back there. Wendell, you're speaking. She goes, well, my name is Emarina.
Emarina. Charmed. Charmed.
You are charming. That is very true. Who are the rest of your friends?
Oh, the rest of my companions. Well, I've met them recently when I came here on a business trip to actually talk wine with Mr. Siffa.
Oh, you know Mr. Siffa.
I do indeed.
He's quite dashing, isn't
He
he?
is. We had dinner with him just yesterday, actually. In fact, it was
Oh, how
quite
nice.
exciting.
How nice. I always enjoy the times that he visits.
He is such a pleasant man, very kind and generous. Excellent treats to have. in
What
it.
brings you to the Folly Inn?
Oh, you know, well, business traveling, obviously. But, wine
Right.
talks with Mr. Siffa. Also, I'm doing a bit of charity work in some of the slums. It's a soul program. It's the safe outreach for unfortunate little ones.
Yeah, you see her just give you that this is such bullshit kind of smile, like when you start talking about
Oh, come on,
unfortunate.
can I get like a persuasion check? Because that
If
is
you-
my
if you,
business.
like, no, you're gonna roll a deception on this
Oh,
one.
okay. I still have pretty good. I'm just not proficient.
She rolled a really good insight. I'll let
Okay.
you try.
Well, I am starting an outreach program. Wah! No, okay, that's off the floor. So let me just get another d20.
Roll it again.
I don't even know where that one went. Not bad, actually. Plus, oh, okay, a 19.
Oh, by one.
Yes.
By one. She's just like nodding, and then your obvious love
I need to
for the unfortunates
Yes.
has just it won her over, and she's just like eating the words that you're giving. Like, just how can I help with that? I would love for our establishment to be associated with something so gloriously wonderful as helping out these underprivileged youths
Yes.
and orphans.
Well, I'm still working on the program, of course. You know, it's hard to build something from the ground up like I am, but I will definitely put you down as an interested party to
Okay,
provide
as
assistance.
the bullshit fills the bar now, Lamont, Hal, what are you two doing?
I'm just kind of keeping up the charade that I'm helping out.
Lamont.
Yeah, Lamont.
Okay.
And I kind of want to keep an eye on these gold cloaks.
Oh, they're keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I just want to see if, like, talking about Siffa, about the night that we had dinner with him, when we were attacked by the hand, you know.
Okay.
trying to-
When that part of the conversation kind of arose, when Siffa's name was mentioned, you noticed they went very still,
Yeah,
and they started paying a lot more attention.
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't mention anything about the tag. Just, oh yes, we talked about wine, left. It was
Right,
charming.
but they heard the name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's fine.
And I'm like
Lamont?
standing, like whispering to Hal. It's like being in a bar with someone who really wants to start a fight with someone else across the room, and you're like trying to tell the guy,
I've been there.
yeah, you know. So I'm like kind of like looking over my shoulder, pacing around you, Hal. And like, look, no, I just say we rush him. I mean, look at him.
Come on, look.
Take the cloak, I'll grab
I'm
it.
very low tones. Look, the middle of a bar is not the place to pick a fight with the fucking cult.
You just use it. It's like you use the confusion, like you use the madness of it to stab them in the neck.
No,
Like, oh no, it's a fight, you know.
we are trying to do this without, putting hits on all of our heads. So, because they're a cult and they probably don't have any qualms with doing something like that.
Ambar, just as common knowledge, you also know that Abdar's Promenade, especially the Central District, is heavily patrolled by the city guard.
Yeah.
And that disturbances such as that bring down at least a guard group.
Yeah.
And it's arrest everyone, ask questions later.
Yeah. And on top of that, I really don't feel like being arrested again. I haven't gotten over the last time. And I'm pretty sure he's still mad at me, so yeah. But anyway. So like save it for when we're in a dark alley and we can jump them and kick their asses.
I'm just saying, this is why you don't just like wear a cape. I wear a cloak. That's why I wear a cloak. It gets around the arms. You know, just have a big piece of fabric hanging off of your back. Where is Harlan?
He snuck in the back. You didn't see him?
I think. Does that mean he found like the? We should go that way too.
No, that
It's
makes
like-
that.
Great
That means
question.
Yeah, he's looking.
Let's go check in with Harlan now.
All right.
Let's go there
Harlan,
now.
you somehow sneak into the back room. You find yourself in a kitchen, a well-appointed kitchen. Multiple fireplaces, lots of workspace, open tables. Looks like breakfast has started, but there's no one in the kitchen now.
Okay.
You see at the far end of the room is another door.
Well, if there's no one in the kitchen, I suppose I should look through the kitchen real quick.
Okay.
Just try to do a quick investigation. I don't know if that's
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
$23.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. You get a good look around here. It is a well-appointed kitchen. The utensils are fine. It looks like it's normally staffed by about 3 or 4 people during the day. At night, it probably is just a single person that just takes orders for, soups and whatnot that are already pre-made. You see tracks through flour on the floor that head towards the door on the other end of the kitchen.
Well, if I don't see any tracks heading into any walls or anything, then I'll
No.
probably go that way.
No, most of the walls are filled with shelves, tables, and prep areas.
Okay. I'll go listen at the door.
Okay. You listen to the door to the pantry. You hear no sounds.
All right, I'll try to slip in there.
Door opens easily. It's not locked.
Okay.
The pantry is dingy compared to the other rooms you've seen so far. Cheap wooden shelves bow under the weight of sacks of flour, jugs of lard, and other foodstuffs. The entire room smells of vinegar and is lit by a single flickering oil lamp.
I can't remember if I have dark vision or not.
I think you do.
You do.
I think I do.
There's light here, though.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make sure I get a good look at everything. How large is the room?
About 10 by 10.
Okay.
It feels kind of crowded with all the shelves and whatnot.
Is there any rugs or such?
Give me an investigation. Let's see what you find.
22.
With that investigation, you notice that here, too, there are tracks in some spilt flour, and they lead to a space and disappear. And then you look very closely, and there are lines there. It looks like there's a trap door in the floor. It's not meant to be hidden. It's just well made and just disappears once it's closed.
All right. Do I go back now? I want to see if I hear anything on the trapdoor.
Okay, give me a perception check. Nah, perfectly silent.
Well, if it's silent, he'd open it. So he's gonna try to open the trapdoor. Wait. He's going to look for traps.
Okay, give me another investigation for traps. There are no traps here. It's just
All right.
a trap door in a kitchen.
Yeah, I want to just.
It opens. The hinges are oiled, and so it opens silently. You look inside, and it is dark. There is a ladder that leads down. There is a flickering light, but you can't really tell. You'd have to go down inside to see more.
Like, how far does the ladder go down?
Maybe 10 feet.
Could just be a wine cellar. But if you're going to hide a secret passage in the wine cellar... Although, no, I'm not going any deeper. Not without some help. I'm a fucking wizard, damn it!
Wizard, not a madman. Get the madman for this one.
So what do you do now?
I'm just going to slowly close it.
Mm-hmm.
and disturb any prints I made
Okay.
on the way out. And then
It's hard to disguise your footprints in the dust, the flour across the floor, but they mix in with most of the others.
yeah. Well, I just try to disguise it as much as I'm not good at this. A ranger would probably be able to track any.
True.
But yeah, I'm just gonna try to make my way back to the front room.
Okay. All right. Back in the front room, Wendell is still talking with Marina. Hal and Lamont are doing their thing. Let's see. Are you trying to be quiet when you come out?
Oh yeah, yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Give me a roll.
All right, stealth. Ooh.
Okay. You can't use saving face again.
No,
So
You just come out.
but I can make her roll an 8.
Well, I was rolling to see if the two guys in the back were looking. This is her passive, as she's passive as a bartender. So it's not an actual roll.
Okay, I see.
So Wendell, she's just like, but I'm not sure how much we can really to give to you to be able to support this charity of yours. And then she just stops for a second and kind of cocks her head. And then as Harlan steps out of the back room, she just turns and goes, now, what would you be doing back there?
I'm lost. Where are the bathrooms?
On the underside of the stairwell.
Oh, thank you. I'm over there.
That's the
Give me a
perfect
deception check, though.
cover.
Crap.
I
want to
love
see
that.
I want to see your deception.
That was beautiful. Though.
Okay.
Smooth recovery.
Now, okay, you go ahead and do your thing, and then she leans into Wendell. It's like, I know he's one of your friends. Is there something I should know? This is you're not shaking my place down, and you're filling me full of bullshit here, are you?
No, I would never. No, he just gets.
She puts a hand on your hand as you're talking.
He gets a bit peckish late at night. You know, he's a slacker. You know, hobgoblins and all.
Are you sure you're not part of the whole cult thing down there? If you are, you can tell me. I know all about them.
Cold.
Well, yeah, those silly little people playing about being members of cults or whatever. They prance around. The two guys over there in their little golden robes and everything.
I was wondering about those robes. The color is just a bit off. It's not even like a true gold.
They're just a group of
gaudy.
harmless secret society types. History enthusiasts, academics. They're just playing at being secret and cultish and whatnot. It's no big deal.
Really? That sounds.
I look past it.
They meet here often. I mean, I've.
Oh yeah, they have their little clubhouse underneath the building.
How quaint.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well,
I don't bother them.
I'm not much one for cults, but I'll gesture over to Lamont. But he's over there. He's a bit. He's one of those eccentrics, you could say.
Yeah, he does look like he'd be the cult type. It looks like he's been through a couple of them, I think.
I think he's just looking for the one that suits him, honestly. It's so hard to try to fit into the mold sometimes, society and all that.
All right, well, if you can get me some of that Hassenpfeffer reserve you keep telling me is on your, at your manor, if you can get that to me, then I will definitely put it up there with my Siffa Special Reserve. Matter of fact, if it's as good as you say it is, and as good as I remember, it'll replace Siffa's group.
Good to know. Thank you very much. Marina? Did I write that down right?
Emarina.
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 I wrote that all wrong. Okay.
Emarina.
Emarina.
Okay.
Nice to see her.
I want to approach Lamont.
Okay.
Say, we need to go to the bathroom.
Are you receiving me?
Oh no.
What did you say?
Are you receiving me?
Are you
You receive me in the bathroom?
Please, come with me.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
2 dudes going to the bathroom, everybody. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about, indeed.
Nope. Nope. Hal,
This is
hold down the fort. We're gonna go have a, there's 2 guys having a secret meeting in the bathroom. I'll be right back.
And 2 of you guys head to this very small water closet.
Like in
it
the
has-
wee hours of the morning. With everybody drunk.
Hal like leans into the bartender and is like not being quiet in like a stage whisper. She's like, we don't judge the company that they like to keep together, so
I am not one to judge anyone.
yeah,
honey.
yeah. They just they like what they like.
As do we all.
Yeah.
As do we all. And
And
she kind of winks at Wendell.
and she's saying that loud enough that the gold cloaks might be able to hear.
Okay.
But she's still kind of whispering,
Mm-hmm. Oh. I forgot I had not teleportation. Telepathy. I
Okay.
forgot I had telepathy for a moment. I'm going to message Howl. Be like, yes, we don't judge. And say, she tells me there's the cult just meets in the basement and that they're harmless pretenders. She doesn't know, but we might be able to get in. I told her Lamont's the cultish type, so.
Good to know.
All right. So as you guys are holding down the fort up front, how is our water closet rendezvous going here? It's a small room, just barely big enough for one person, really. The 2 of you squeezed in there. There's a bench. There is a chamber pot, and then there is a bowl with a pitcher of cool water.
You open the door and I say really loud, "Oh my God, it's tiny!"
What are you talking about?
The bathroom. It's a tiny bathroom.
Well, yeah, of course it is. All right.
It's under a stairwell. What would you
All
expect?
right. Where did you go? What'd you find back there? What did you glean?
I think I found a secret passage through the through the pantry down below, and I'm afraid to go much further. I am not very good at this sulking around business, but I suppose you are. So,
Oh yeah. Let me do my stretches here. Here we go. This is good. It's hard to do with 2 people in a tiny bathroom, but I'm gonna do my
Yeah, you're not able to do your stretches.
pre-sneak workout here.
Like you bend like this
Your
far,
pre-sneak out.
and then you bend this far. And that's your stretch. And all the while, like when you move, you're pushing Harlan like up against the wall.
I put my arm and brush
You
shoulder,
hear
hold
like
on,
a couple thuds.
Hal, Wendell, you guys hear like thudding and knocks coming from the walls.
just get my leg up like this so I can stretch my knees. I just gotta hold my ankle and go 2,
is this
3,
really necessary?
4, 5.
I told you, we don't judge. It's just
When I go back out there, it's mission time. So just hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. All
I
right,
can
good.
wait.
I'm feeling good. Blew my shoulder out going through a dumpster about 2 weeks ago, so I'm gotta warm up. Okay.
It's understandable.
All right. So pantry behind the.
Yes. There's a
What happened?
trap door. It should be fairly easy to find.
All right. Listen. You're a spy now. Well done. This has been a good bathroom meeting.
I
And,
prefer you not to call me that.
So wait, but we got to talk about the whole plan here. So I'm gonna sneak in there. I'm gonna go in the basement.
Mhm.
Why don't I stand kind of where I can kind of see you a little bit. So if I have to talk to you, I can with mind bullets, and then that will signal you to bring everybody else.
I don't know
What
if
do you
I can
think?
sneak down there again or sneak back there again. I'm surprised I got through in the first place.
All right, just go over to the bar where I can have you with an eye shot. I'm gonna sneak past the lady, clear your throat or something, distract her. Do something weird. Drop your pants. Tell a joke. Do something weird, and then I'll sneak by.
I don't really know how to do anything weird.
You know any tricks or that kind of a thing, like you're crazy?
I can try.
Order the biggest beer they have.
Big
And then
deal.
they'll all be like, whoa, he ordered the big beer. And that'll like be a big distraction. Like maybe they'll put your name on the wall or something.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Yeah. There you go. This is a good plan.
Good luck.
Thank you. You too. And I'm off. And I like swiftly exit the bathroom.
Okay.
That was fast.
It takes all types.
That it
No.
does.
If you guys are going to be taking him into his little cultist application or whatever, just head in back. It's in the pantry.
Oh, thank you.
There's a door down there. It just goes downstairs.
Hopefully he's calmed down.
I don't know
a bit
what it is after that. You're on your own because I don't deal with the cult thing. I mean, it's
It's just.
It's silly. It's silly academics being silly men.
It really is. It really is. That's why I'm more into other things, but well, it's gotta help some people out sometimes. So Lamont, we're going to go on a little walk.
Lamont, you came out looking to stealth and whatnot. Harlan, what are you guys doing as they're starting to head towards the back too?
I demand to be inebriated. I require the biggest chalice that you can give to me.
Legally sell me. Legally sell me.
Sell legally.
I imagine that regrets would cause one to drink that much after something like that, but I guess it looks like your friends are heading. Do you still want the beverage to go?
Can we get it to go? I'm going to message mentally to Harlan. Like the cult's down in the basement. We've been given directions. The bartenders has been very helpful.
Lamont, you think you're stealthy?
Decided that drinking is a terrible idea.
Lamont, you think you're stealthy as hell because they're all talking, and you just sneak your way right back into the kitchen as everyone's looking at you.
All right. Well, he's gotten a head start. It's good job.
Just go have fun down there.
Thank
It'll be
you.
fine.
And I'll give her a tip.
Okay. How much?
How much was the wine? The glass of wine that I had. I gotta pull out my finances.
You had a taste because you had to see if the wine was worth it. You enjoyed it. Did you get a glass after that?
I did get a glass.
It was 5 gold for the glass.
Okay. Thankfully, I have a bunch of jewelry I need to take to the pawn shop.
That's true.
So if it was 5 gold for the glass, I'll tip her 2 gold. She was very helpful. That's more
She
than
smiles.
20%.
And
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Of course, it was a lovely time. I'll have to visit again.
Absolutely. Maybe without all your strange friends.
Yes, definitely.
The quiet one, though, is cute. You can bring her back.
Yes, I would agree. And then I'll just follow. And I'm gonna message Lamont as we go through. Like, Lamont, the cult's in the basement. You're going to take a left into the pantry there.
Lamont, you turn around when you hear Wendell's voice in your head, and you see everyone following you now.
Change of plans.
And I was keeping an eye on the cultists in the corner too. How did they react when we all walk into the?
You watch, and they kind of like gave a questioning look to Emarina, and she just kind of shrugs and is like, and they're like, oh, okay. They seem to like it's something that happens.
Okay. Gotcha. I passed the snobby nobleman trying to fit into the cult test.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
All right. So Harlan will lead you to the trap door, and you see it just a step ladder down into darkness.
She said she doesn't know where it goes from here, but that this is definitely the place. She said meet in the basement, so.
All right. Well, I'm going first. Hal, you back me up.
You should. I can't see in the dark, so you probably should go first.
There is a little flickering light that provides some visibility for those without
It's okay. I got this. I'm gonna take out.
Shoo.
I take out my moon sword, and it glows like moonlight.
You are just illuminating how
Fuck yeah.
positively resplendent.
Yep, that's me.
It's either
And I've got-
moonlight or there's orcs nearby. Something.
One
Yeah,
of the two.
one of the two. But it's kind of like, you know how in The Witcher, Geralt has like the two long swords right next to each other? That's that's what I got going.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is this the silver sword or is this the normal one?
This is the moon sword.
No, I'm saying, but which one? Which position?
The
Oh.
is it?
magical one, yeah.
Yeah, the magic one. So
It's the silver sword.
All right.
silver sword.
Okay, Lamont, as you descend the ladder, you find the Folly's cellar to be cold and dark. Rainwater drips steadily into puddles on the ground from cracks along the walls. And the inside of this tunnel seems to be carpeted with a bit of slime, maybe? Moss or something? There's a little mote of arcane light that dances lazily around the ceiling, and it illuminates 3 ancient stone doors emblazoned with an arcane sigil.
Cool. What do the arcane sigils look like?
They are. Let's see if I can find the picture for you. Hold on 1 second. I forgot that you might ask that question, and so I didn't exactly have the image available. Okay, it looks like an eye
Ooh.
in an ankh,
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
kind of. It looks. I can. Yeah, I'll do a quick little drawing of it on this pad here.
I'm thinking of having that tattooed on my face.
It looks like. Let's see. Can we get that? There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like that, but in much better arcane sigildry. So,
Okay.
Hmm.
do the rest of you file downstairs?
Yes. I just make sure I'm not first, and I have
Okay.
Ego walk behind me.
I'll go directly after Lamont and make sure that my light is enough.
Okay. It definitely shines bright light off of the stone doors.
So it's 15 regular and then 15 dim, right? Just like regular light.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just moonlight.
If anyone would like to see if they recognize the symbol,
I would.
you can roll a history or arcana check.
I've read a lot of books.
in theory.
They're the
Definitely
same.
rolling Arcana.
Oh,
I got a 0.
Power rolls a 0. It is just scribbling. Lamont
15.
rolls a 1. It's really just scribbling.
I got 15.
Okay,
History
Harlan
check.
and Wendell, you both, Harlan had a 16, so you both recognize this as the symbol of the Cobalt Soul.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. Clearly, it's the symbol of the all-seeing great eye.
It's the symbol of the cobalt soul.
Yeah, you both know
Dude.
it's a
I'm sorry,
legendary
what?
organization thought to have its fingers in many of the great world-changing events.
They have the fingers a lot of pies.
It's just a question mark with
No.
an eye.
No, it's the
That's
symbol
it.
of the cobalt soul.
No, it's just they don't know where they are. They're in. Oh, I'm in a cellar. What's going on? I need to see.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
Or they
down here.
lost their eye, like they don't know where their eye is.
Yeah, like where's my eye?
I just
That's
look
the
over at
culprit.
Harlan, like uneducated plebeians.
With Hal's light now filling the entire room, you notice that the center door, stone door, is slightly ajar.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk up and check it out without.
Okay.
Check it out.
How are you just you're gonna investigate the door? Are you gonna open the door? What are you doing?
Can we,
I'm gonna investigate the door.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that. Okay, with a 19 investigation, you find that the sigil, as Matt Mercer likes to call it, or sigil, has been filled with iron filings and cemented with tar and pitch.
Ew.
And then you look at the other two, and they are not like that.
This was a trash can.
Now, but you also notice the door is not trapped, it is not locked, and if you push on it, it will probably open.
Okay. cinder filings. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you open the door. You open the door into a room that has been turned into a wine cellar. And there are 10 casks of Sifa Special Blended Reserve.
Ooh, jackpot.
Each cask has about 12 bottles in it.
So explain this again. So in this room, there's a door, and then there are 2 other doors.
Yes, you're standing. Everyone else is standing in a door. Lamont moved forward to the center door. It was ajar, and he went in and opened it, and you see there's lots of casks of wine in there. There are 2 more doors to the right and to the left.
Okay, and that one has a sigil that's been burned out.
All 3 of them have the same sigil on it, but the one in the front, when Lamont pointed out, had been filled with iron filings and had been tarred over. It looks like the sigil, if it was magic at some time, had been disabled.
Okay.
Can I tell what the symbol was for before?
Yeah, you can even try it. Give me an Arcana check. It's difficult with the way that this one has been destroyed in a way. The form is there, but the magic, it's just there's no way to tell. You look to your left, and the sigil there is scraped through and broken. Look to the right, and that one looks to be fully formed. You can investigate that one if you wish.
We'll investigate it then.
Okay.
Wow.
As you come close to it, you feel it thrumming with magic.
Ooh.
This is a powerful rune here.
Oh, let me look.
You're investigating it. Do you touch the door? Okay. Wendell, would you like to see
Yes,
what you...
I would like to see this sigil. Is it an arcana or investigation or what? What am I doing?
It would be an Arcana check.
Right, well, not great, but not awful. 15?
It's difficult to see. This is high-level magic. It looks like this sigil might release a spell
Ooh.
if the conditions are met.
All right.
If the conditions are met. Interesting.
I suggest we have Igor open the door.
I am inclined to agree as well. Perhaps we should look at the one that's not active first. We saw the one's a wine cellar. What's the other one?
Okay. You look at the other door. As Harlan would mention, it has been that magic sigil has been scraped through.
Mm-hmm.
The door is shut and closed. There is no thrum of magic from it.
Mm-hmm. That door's not magical. Perhaps we should open that one next.
Okay. Who would like to try and open it? Okay, Hal? How do you go about opening the door?
I'm gonna try it first. See if it's unlocked.
Okay. There is no locking mechanism. It is just a stone door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pull it open then. Or push it open.
It looks like it pushes.
Okay.
All right.
Do that.
You want to give me a strength check?
Ooh, natural 20.
With a 23, Hal just puts one hand on it and just goes, and it just swings open. It sounds very heavy, like you would have had to have had a 16 or so strength check to open the door. But when you open it, you see that it is a slanting hallway. Goes off into the dark.
That's probably where the cult is, though I am curious about this other one with the magic and like.
You got anything to get rid of it? Or to stop it?
No.
I mean, I could touch the door.
We could have Igor touch the door. Igor, why don't you touch the door?
Okay, you're gonna make Igor touch the door when okay.
He'd do it if he was here.
All right, let me check
Really help him.
his sheet.
It's not going to be an instant death, I hope.
Hopefully not.
If it,
I just need to make it. Well,
Find out.
let me roll a die here for him. Okay,
That's
I
one
hope his
low
con
math
is
on-
high.
I hope his con is high.
I could. Igor doesn't have to touch it. I can touch it, since he's not here.
No, Igor. It's fine for Igor to touch it. He's not going to die.
Okay.
I promise you that.
He would
will
touch
not
it if
die.
he was here.
Yeah, he
When-
would.
Permanently
Um,
disfigured.
That's fair.
He already
Okay.
is permanently disfigured. It's not going to
Oh,
make a
that's
difference.
I rolled a 7
club foot.
for him,
Uh-huh.
and his con save is a +4. That gives him an 11 on his con save.
Which isn't
So
great.
So
Not
he
awful.
failed? Wait,
As-
Hopefully not by more than 5.
you
he's part of the
see,
team, actually.
you see Igor touch the door, and the sigil flares with a blinding light. You see him shake in pain as the energy courses through his body. He yells out, "Master!"
I get the sword cane and I break the connection.
He falls to his knees and takes 7 points of necrotic damage
Oh.
and has a level of exhaustion.
He's fine.
Die.
But it seems like the spell has lost part of its potency at this point.
So if we all touch it, it'll just...
Why don't Eagle touch it again?
And
I'm
again.
not going to make
And
it
again.
This is Hal's turn.
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the wine cellar had like iron stuff and it was filled in and it was defaced essentially.
Mhm.
The one that I just shoved open has like a mark through it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do I feel like if I were to crack this like symbol with my flail, that would break it?
Quite possibly, yes. As far as you know, every time you've broken something else, it stops working.
Okay. Yeah, I could try to smash the symbol and stop it if you guys want.
I mean, more than someone will know we've been.
Brute force might work in
But
this.
it could work, yes. If you want to give it a go, go right ahead.
I don't mind trying.
We saw what happens when you touch the door.
So hopefully touching the door through my weapon doesn't cause that. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna pull my flail off my hip and
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to hit it.
Give me an attack roll.
And as you're
24
doing
to
that,
hit.
Okay. Give me damage. Okay. Roll me a con save.
Oh no, natural one!
You see, and we'll get to you in just a second, Lamont. Beautiful. You see the flail come out, and Hal just nonchalantly just slams it. You see that flail head hit the sigil, and it shatter. But as it shatters, you see a bright light, like the last little bits of energy. Hal, you feel searing pain rack your body, as if your entire form and essence were about to be torn apart into a million flecks of dust. You take 4 points of damage and a level of exhaustion.
Oh look, you've broken it!
But
Nice
the
job.
sigil is destroyed.
Meanwhile, I'm on the ground like,
Right next to Igor.
ow!
Yes, good job, everyone.
Yes, here, let me help you up.
Don't touch me.
I will give you encouragement from a distance.
Sure, that works. And then I like take my sweet ass time getting out.
Okay. Lamont, you said you wanted to do something while she was being...
I have
Electrocuted.
withdrawn a bottle of wine. from
Okay.
the- I come into the room and pull the cork with my teeth and spit it out. Y'all suck at this dungeon stuff. The room I found is full of booze.
That is a very good bottle of wine. It is very nice. It tastes wonderful.
Ooh, it tastes like fruit. Woo!
Lamont,
It's got
we're
your name
we're
on it.
in the wine cellar of an inn, not a dungeon.
I think we're in the wine cellar of Ernest and Julio Gallo.
I have no idea who these
Wine.
people are.
And I think your name isn't her name? Isn't his name on this wine?
Yeah, Sifa Special Reserve.
Sifa. Check it out.
Yes,
Siffa.
yes. I had a glass of it upstairs.
It's good.
It is.
How come they died?
They didn't.
Did the wall kill them?
We saved Mr. Siffa. From
No,
the
I mean-
cultists.
No, Howl
Oh,
and,
Howl
and
and
these
Igor.
two on the floor.
Well,
How come they died?
There was a bright flash, and then they fell over. But they're fine. And look, Howl broke the sigil, so it's fine now. It's safe.
Let's go in there. Let's go in that one. Because I fucking.
Yes,
Nearly
I
died
feel
for
like.
I'm gonna offer Howl my hand and the wine bottle.
Yeah, I'll take both.
All right.
I
The
look
door
at
is
them
still
all
sitting there
jealously.
closed.
All right. Yes, we should open this. Harlan,
All right.
open it.
I'll open it, yeah.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Or attempt to, anyways.
Well,
gonna draw
you're
my
stronger
sword.
than me, I think.
Can I help?
Sure. With the help action, with Hal showing you how she opened the other one, but being a bit wary from the damage that she took, you're still
Fuck
able to open the
doors.
door. Inside is a smaller room, completely enclosed with a single pedestal in the middle of black stone,
Oh,
and on top of it is a little statuette of a faceless man or woman in robes where they just have there's no form to it. It's just a body underneath these robes with his arms outstretched above them, and there seems to be a stick or a rod or something sitting in it.
I'll investigate.
This doesn't appear to be a trap at all.
Oh, okay. When do you want to investigate?
Yes, I'd like to see what this is. Is it a religious a statue, or is it more arcane in nature?
Okay.
And
What do you think you should roll for that? Pick one. What do you like? Arcane, history, religion.
I'll do history because that
Okay.
might cover a little bit of both if it's a special figure.
Okay.
Ooh, 18. That's
18.
pretty good.
With your knowledge of
I've read a lot of books.
local religions, academic knowledge at least,
Mm-hmm.
you don't recognize this form at all.
Interesting. I don't recognize this figure in the statuette. It's not anyone religious.
But the
obviously.
stick
Well,
is
Oh.
not part of the statue.
I've already touched something already, so I'm gonna go over and I'm just gonna.
You grab the stick.
Yep.
Okay, as you come forward, reach out and grab the stick.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing happens. You have a stick.
Oh, thank God.
It thrums with energy.
Oh.
It buzzes.
I was expecting there to be some sort of trap or
I think the door was the
The
trap.
door probably was the trap.
It fucking hurt.
Would you like me to look at this stick? Or perhaps Harlan. You should look at this stick.
Whatever.
Well, if you give me a few minutes with it, I can tell you
Yeah.
most
Take
of
it.
Yes,
All right.
certainly.
I'm gonna look around the room, see if there's anything
Spend
else.
about 10 minutes with that stick, Harlan.
Okay. I
Leave you
need
alone.
an investigation. Anyone who's looking at the rest of the room?
Sure, why not?
I investigate.
It's gonna take him a
But I'm
while to look
also-
at that stick. 10 whole minutes.
I'm quietly getting drunk.
Okay. We have a 16 by Hal in investigation and 11
I have a
by
plus
Lamont as
0.
well.
7.
7. This is it looks like this room was put there just for this.
Huh.
There's nothing else special. There's no levers. There's no hidden doorways. There's nothing else. It's just this. With your identification spell, you ritually cast that?
Yeah, I think. Did we decide I had a pearl? It's 100 gold pearl. I kind of forgot about that.
I would imagine that in your time here as a self-respecting wizard, you would have had something like that. It's
It's a spell I know. Probably have the components.
yeah. I'll give you that. We'll figure out something going forward. You know, this is a wand of secrets.
Ah.
Wand of secret.
Mhm.
Okay, I will.
Ah, that could come in handy while we're looking for, the cult
Yes, if
secrets.
it should show us any secret doors or.
Yes, well, let's go down that long, occulty-looking hallway and see if we can find any of the secrets in their secret meeting hideout. That's not very secret since the bartender told me about it, but whatever.
Okay, so you guys are heading down the
Yes.
left-hand doorway.
I suggest we close the door, though, that we were in. That we busted into.
Okay.
Close the stone door behind us.
Yeah, they're not gonna notice all the damage.
They're
to
not-
that.
I mean- They might assume we died, at least.
Yet there's no corpses on the floor.
And it's gonna be harder to notice, like, a big scuff on the wall, rather than an open door and a scuff. So, I'll draw the eye
That's fair.
less.
Sure.
So,
I will pull
I'll
the door
Igor
closed.
feather duster it, too. So it's
Okay. It closes much easier than it opened.
Okay.
Alright.
I've got a wine bottle by the neck in my left hand and my short sword in my right.
Haha, ready.
And
Perfect.
I'm like, this is the most fun I think.
Just
I've
don't
had
confuse
in
the
weeks.
two. It's very good wine.
It could be funny if you did.
It could be funny, but that's such a waste of good wine.
Right.
Begin
What are we
heading.
doing with that stick? Who's holding on to it?
Well, it's. I suppose anyone could use it. Although I don't think we should unless.
Dick?
Unless I've already had a look around the room.
That's fair. I think it should be like a.
A last resort. thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we should, like, in case we get, like, caught or something, we should put it away.
Mm.
Oh.
Here.
Here.
I shove it in my boot.
Alright.
Because I wear, like,
I
knee-high
was gonna say
boots,
we could put it in my
so-
sword cane. My cane.
Yeah,
It's got
that
the screw
too.
top.
Yeah.
Really
Either
fun.
one.
Okay. Once that's decided, do you head down the left-hand chamber? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a long hallway. It seems to be at a slight decline. And as you come to the end near another large stone door, you notice that the ceiling starts getting closer and closer. Lamont, how tall are you?
5'11".
Okay. The ceiling is right next to your head. Harlan, how tall are you?
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Okay, you have to bend your head down because the ceiling is right there. It's a 6-foot ceiling. And you find yourself standing in front of yet another stone door. But this time, there is a cogwheel emblazoned in the center.
I dropped the wine.
It shatters.
Can I catch it?
Okay, dexterity check.
Yes. It's good wine, and I've been keeping an eye on that bottle because I just knew he was going to
That's
confuse
fair.
it with somebody.
That's fair. Give me a roll.
Not fantastic. Do I have a plus to dex? I do, actually. That's a 12. I thought I was completely incompetent, but no, I'm
Because
just
you were keeping an
unintelligent.
eye on it and I set the DC as something relatively easy, you were able to catch it right before it hit the ground. Exactly.
I imagine I just, like,
Emotion at
I
all.
mage hand, I'm like I reach out and the mage hand just extends past his regular grip and catches it. I'm like, oh.
Yes.
And I just, like, without him noticing, I just kind of pulled it back. And I'm like,
Yeah, I don't even know this. And I put my short sword away and I start feeling around for that little cogwheel pendant thing.
should we all put on gold cloaks that if they see us, they think we blend in? I still have some.
Well, I mean, if we're fresh recruits, we wouldn't have them.
That's
yet.
true. We've
right?
heard this is a fun time. Yeah, so is that how we're going to participate in this? Is new recruits?
We're going to pretend
We've got to find out what's going on. They might be more talkative if they think we're
Yeah.
not out to murder them all.
We gotta infiltrate to investigate.
And then murder them all. I like
Mhm.
that. That's a good
Yeah.
infiltrate to investigate.
I
Nice
am not
iteration.
a spy.
Neither
Never
am
said
I.
you were. You're an
You're-
observer.
You are here to
You're-
observe the cult machinations so that we can best discover how to take them down. We're here to learn, Harlan.
Yeah.
He nods.
Okay. So, remember, we're all impressionable, confused people who like groups.
Yes,
Um,
Lamont. But that's definitely all of us and not just you.
Right.
Yes.
All right, I see if I can push or pull the door open.
Okay. How many robes do you have?
I took the ones. At least 4.
Okay. There are 5 of you.
Yeah, I have 4. I don't think we took ones from Varna Sitha.
Okay.
Because they were.
Do you have any? Did you bring any masks?
Yeah, I have the masks.
Okay, so there are 4 robes, 4 masks. Has everyone donned them?
No,
we're new recruits.
we figured if we're new recruits, we wouldn't have them yet.
Okay, that's a good point. All right.
So
you
but
find
I
yourself
do
at the
have
door.
them on like the
Okay.
side,
All right.
like, just
Sorry,
in case.
I was loading up this little map I have for
No,
you.
you're good. You're good.
You're good.
That could be like we found these and we were like,
Yes.
what the hell is going on? And then
Someone handed me this and said we should come here to learn more.
Guys
Yeah.
are so cool, you know.
Okay.
I just thought
All
the
right,
mask was
so-
a very nice touch, very aesthetically pleasing.
The door is not locked, but it is not easy to open. I'll need a strength check for whoever plans to open it. Okay, Hal, go ahead.
Yeah. Nope, I hurt.
And it was going to be a disadvantage anyway because you have a level of exhaustion.
I hurt.
All right.
I just kind of like try to shoulder the door open and I just kind of like fall against it and I'm like,
As you push it, it does open, but it grinds
Oh.
against the floor and echoes out throughout the chamber. You imagine it is echoing just as loudly on the other side.
Good, if we were new cultists, we would know the trick to opening the door quietly. Would have announced our presence.
All
That's
right.
fair.
So do you walk right on through?
I'm gonna glance around real quick.
Okay. You look in. It is a low ceiling room with weird arcane looking schematics along all the walls. The light is dim and looks to be flickering as if it's just candles in wall alcoves. And also there's strange looking bloody handprints like on the bottoms of each of the arcane schematics that line the walls as well. You look over and there is a seated statue. Looks to be the same type of form that you found on the pedestal just a little while before. In one hand is a 5-armed clock held out like this, and in the other is a wand of some sort, stone, just like the statue. Around it are 4 cultists in robes and masks who were chanting until you open the door and they all turn to look at you.
Hey,
Yes, hello. Is this where do we sign up? We're new here.
Yeah, we're here for the 2:00 cult meeting.
I'm sorry. One of them stands up and is like, you should not be here.
We got instructions. They told us this is where we should go.
Who told you?
They.
The 2 upstairs.
Everyone is standing up now.
Yeah.
Yes,
the 2
what were
was
the
I-
what were their names?
I don't remember. I'm awful with names.
Boondoggle.
Terry.
All right.
Terry.
A boondoggle. Nice.
Yes.
Ireland.
Boondoggle.
Oh, right. Boondoggle. Boondoggle sent me.
You spoke to Boondoggle.
Yes.
I produced the blue.
Fire.
You produce what?
I produced the blue glowing heart thing.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Wendell, you're trying to persuade.
Yes.
Then-
I'm just.
All
like,
right. Can I get a persuasion or a deception? I'll let you choose.
I'll do persuasion on this one because I'm proficient in that. Because I'm a human noble with with no skills. So. Ooh, that's good. It's a 22.
Okay.
Gotta
All right.
play
So
math right. Yes, I did. Okay.
they're eating up your story. You're doing fine. Hal, what are you doing?
I assume I opened the door the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just kind of like looking around, looking kind of like a starry-eyed new recruit.
Yes.
But I still have my glowy sword out at the ready, but I'm making
Right.
it look like, because I'm
Like
shining light.
Right. So yeah, you have your sword out. Igor, welcome back.
Whoa!
You
Yes.
helped open a magic door, and
How did I open this door?
You ordered. Well, you didn't.
Touched it.
it drove you to your knees with great pain. You have a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Don't worry, Hal did it too. And
We
you
saw
took a
there
little
was
bit
a
of
door
damage.
with a rune on it. We said, Igor,
That's-
go open that.
Oh, thanks. That's a good
You've now
door.
traveled down a hallway to what you believe is the secret hideout of the cult you've been looking for. Everyone else has their weapons out. Do you have your weapon out?
I don't. I have my handkerchief out, which is definitely not a weapon.
If this is a suspenseful environment, Igor would have his armor out just in case.
Okay. All right. Harlan, do you have a weapon drawn?
No, but if weapons are being drawn, I do unbuckle my great sword.
Right. Well, Hal and Lamont both walked in with their weapons drawn.
Yeah, we already had him out.
Oh, that's true.
And now Lamont is showing the blue.
Okay. You had your weapons out, yet we're approaching this as though we were supposed to be...
Well, Hal's is like
Yeah.
our torch. I don't know
Yeah,
why Lamont
'cause
has it.
mine
Lamont's
glows.
just crazy.
Okay, yeah, well, that makes more sense. I don't know.
Lamont's just, crazy.
Yeah.
I guess if you guys have weapons, I guess I'll have my sword drawn, sure.
Okay. All right. So if you guys come in as an armed group,
Yeah.
Ugh.
they're kind of believing Wendell, but the weapons out are
Did you see
making it a
the
problem.
giant rats down here on the way? Just horrible.
There are no giant rats. We come down here every single day. We
There
live
was-
down here
there
for the
was
most part.
one in the cellar.
Put
It
your
just
weapons
was
away.
Is this a
terrifying.
very dark and scary place?
It is lightly lit with candles, and there is a creepy statue sitting in front of you. And these are 4 cultists.
Igor will look to Master.
I'll just be like, play it cool, Igor. You're an excited new cultist recruit. That's in your head.
Yes, so sorry for the disturbance. We figured we'd come down here in case there was anybody attacking you, and we figured we'd save you. That's Igor playing it cool.
He's an excitable one.
Looks at the rest of you. Do you put away your weapons?
Oh yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
they said it, I like, yeah, it's just my light source. Because I'm assuming even with the torchlight, it's still glow. You can still tell that it's glowing somewhat.
Mhm.
But I put it away.
Now, I hope you understand that we don't accept new recruits down here.
They gave us the wrong information then. Oh, I'm terribly sorry for this misunderstanding.
Who was it that gave you the information to come down here? That's the problem. No one should be coming down here without the proper initiation.
Megan, it was, what was that name? And
I saw it in a dream, and I told them all to come down here.
Is the crazy one speaking for you?
he is crazy. I'm glad you got onto that. Wendell will message Lamont and say, you mentioned one of them yelled out a name when you were murdering them. What was that name? Just give him that name.
Oh, right. What was that name? Magic Foil. Can I roll to remember what the hell that guy said to me before I took his throat out?
When you guys were saving Sifa on the
Yeah,
roof?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the high tinker thing?
No, one of the cultists was getting murderized and he killed her lover and she was like, no, like my Enid or something.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Let me see. That's.
Look at Lindy.
Roll it.
Preaching.
I'm like, we have a name.
Roll an intellect
We
check.
just have
and
to
see.
say that we heard it. You know, it's been a couple days. We had to get stuff ready to come down here. Oh, what? They're dead? We had no
20.
idea.
Okay, so you know.
What was their names?
That's an excellent question.
Thank you. This is my super brain. Wendell might have 0 intelligence, but I'd have some.
Okay. Elin.
Oh, right.
Elin.
Wow, you guys did deep dive on notes there.
You're
Good
welcome.
Lord.
Derp. Keeping you on your toes, Frank. Elin sent
Elin.
Yeah.
When did Elin send you?
Well, he told us to come a few days ago, but we got tied up with work.
You've been busy.
He's not allowed to invite people into the organization.
Oh.
He was a bit drunk, so it might have not been a formal invitation.
Yeah.
But he said it
And
was
also-
really, really exciting and that, good work was being done and that we would love it.
Yeah, and I was telling him how much I like groups and how comfortable it makes me feel to have somebody
feel
else tell me what
included.
to do and to be included. So
I would say you look like you're losing them right now. they're starting to pace back and forth. You see their hands on daggers at their belts.
Uh-huh.
They're not like you guys are just standing in a doorway.
How far away are they?
About 5 feet away from you, like just outside of range.
Well, okay. Since Elon sent us to the wrong place, and he wasn't supposed to send us. Where do
Just
we go to
go back
become
upstairs.
new recruits?
Sit and wait, and we'll send someone up for you.
All right. I'm an insight check.
Yeah,
Let's
really.
see if they're like, just dang it, new people, or if they're like, we're gonna send assassins up in about 5 minutes if you guys.
I know. Right?
All right, so give me an insight. Lamont, you can't tell. They might want to
18.
kill you. They might want to hire you. You don't
I'm
know.
on a roll.
Okay.
What was your role?
18.
18. You believe that they just want you out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Go upstairs, and they'll figure out what they're going to do later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll message that to Howl.
I don't know, because Hal's pretty close, and she's getting pretty done with this back and forth.
Yeah, she'll say they just want us to leave. They're getting fed up. I think they'll probably try to kill us later. We should probably just take that
and
out
I can respond, right?
I don't think so. I don't think you can with either of these telepathies, which is
Yeah, I
kind of
don't think you can.
Yeah. Nah. But I can tell you things.
Can I convey a look
Yeah.
to Wendell?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm about ready to start swinging.
And I'll be like,
All right.
surprise them on the count of 3.
And can I look at Harlan and ask Harlan a question telepathically, really quick?
Okay.
They're gonna try and kill us. Should I show them the blue thing? Try and scare them? See what they do?
You already had the blue thing out.
Yeah, they've already seen it.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. The
like
crazy's coming
holding that at
through.
it.
Pulling
that
and
gave-
swinging.
That gave you credence. That's why they're still talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm here to see the High Tinkerer.
I give Wendell that look, and then I'm like, yeah, fuck it, and I pull and swing.
And I will at the
No.
same time, because we were in sync. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
gonna
Well,
hex
because
Eldritch
this is a
Blast.
tense situation, I can't give
No
you a
surprise, that's
No
fine.
surprise round. We
All
didn't
right, so
open the door quietly either.
Let's just take
so
care
we
of this
salvaged
right
it.
here, and we'll clear these guys out real fast, and that'll be how we'll end the evening.
So much for
Go
that.
ahead and give me your initiative rolls.
Maybe they'll clear us out real fast.
Oh,
Here.
let's not say that.
17.
Oh.
Okay.
8.
Stop
Harlan with a 9. 7 for Lamont. Right, what?
No, wait, no. What are we doing? Initiative?
Initiative.
I love initiative.
All right, so far I've got Hal with 17, Harlan with 9,
8.
8 for Wendell.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, my character.
Igor a 6.
We have
Okay,
6,
this is
7,
perfect.
8, 9. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes, we're dead.
And let's see, are we missing any here? That's Hal, Harlan, Wendell, Igor,
Yeah.
and Lamont. Yeah, Lamont's an 8 too. Okay.
I mean, actually, after seeing what you guys survived last night, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay. Actually, Hal, you have the initiative.
Get him.
Sweet. So I just kind of give that look to Wendell, and I
give her the look back.
yeah, no. I shrug, pull my moonbeam longsword, and just bring it down on the closest guy.
Okay, make your attack.
I keep saying moonbeam. It's not what it is.
You could name it Moonbeam, and then that could be what it is.
Ooh, 17 to hit.
Okay, what's the damage?
7.
You strike through him. You see an arm fly off. You see his body
The Witcher.
bloom red with blood, and he falls to the ground.
And I just grin.
Oh no.
All the others draw their
It's
weapons.
got her.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna scoot up to the next closest one.
Okay, so you move forward. All right. Next in the initiative are all three of them.
Come at
Too
me,
late to get an
bros.
application.
They all three make one attack at you.
After you slice their friend in half.
Wow. Two of them, the two to your left, are so surprised by the carnage that you just imparted upon this poor man. They both rolled nat ones.
Ooh,
But the one to your right rolled a 19, which
that'll
is
hit.
a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is a... Where's my... Okay. Ooh, 10 points of damage.
Yikes.
Good lord.
I
He
look
strikes true.
really rough.
You see blood bloom from Howl spraying across the room onto the statue as well. Harlan, it is your turn.
All right. I had positioned myself for Burning Hands, but I don't think I want to use one of my only 3 spells this early. So, I think I'm gonna draw my greatsword and slice at one of them.
Okay. You move forward to Howl's side, and you make one attack against which one? There are two. There's an acolyte on one side. On the right, that's the one that just hit Howl, and then there's a cultist and another acolyte to the left. They're the ones that are just horrified by what Howl did to their buddy.
I'll try to hit the one that hit Hal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with the greatsword coming in right behind Howl as the arm is still spinning in the air, Harlan comes through with a two-handed greatsword and cleaves the one as it's stabbing Howl. You cleave him in twain, and he just splits, blood flying everywhere.
He left himself open.
That's 2 down with 2 swings. Wendell.
Yes. Oh, yes. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, make your attack.
Do you want to
Cultist
hex
or
him-
acolyte?
hex
I
him
did say
Okay.
hex earlier, so
Okay.
I'll hex him as well. Live disadvantage on strength.
Of course.
Okay, let's see. I hope this hits. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
5 necrotic and 8 force.
You see the flick of the wrist
Eldritch
and the
Blast.
force just impact into the chest of the cultist to Hal's left. You're closest. You can see his cloak bend in. You hear his chest, like the bones in his chest, crack,
Ooh.
and he spits out some blood and falls to the floor dead.
Sucks for you, bro.
3 attacks, 3 deaths. Lamont, it is your
It's gonna
turn.
be 4 for 4.
All right, so you got
There's
the
one
2
left.
remaining. There's just one left.
One left.
All right, I want to scare him to death.
Okay, how do you do that?
I've got the blue thing, and I'm looking at him, and I telepathically say to him, and I'm going to roll for intimidate here because I've got this killer intimidate here.
Okay.
Like, you don't seem to wait. Hold on. You don't seem to understand your circumstance. I am death, and I am at your door. I am here for the cobalt soul. I am here for the brass hand. I have come for the high tinkerer. Now give me a name.
Okay, you're asking him a question or you're trying to kill him?
I'm trying to scare him to death to give up who he thinks the high tinkerer is.
Okay. All right. On his turn, he will attempt to do that.
Good.
He gets one.
If
Roll
he
me an
gets,
intimidate.
You see me like mad
he got
dog
a
in this game.
22 intimidate.
Oh, a 22 intimidate. Okay, yeah. So you see him. He's already pretty intimidated by the carnage surrounding him.
6 seconds.
So
just-
I don't know if he'll die of fright, but if he lives around to that turn, maybe. Okay. Igor.
Okay. We're just gonna
There's
kill him.
still one standing.
Seeing as everybody's on the attack, I guess Igor's gonna have to go and attack too.
Of course.
So
He's not gonna make it. We're not gonna get anything out of this guy.
he's going to fly into an eagle's range.
Don't fly into a rage. There's only one cultist with like 8 hit points left.
It's Igor.
I think Wendell would tell you to back down if you looked like you were getting angry, because he doesn't want to get you angry and have nothing to kill.
I also have only 9 strength, though.
No, we gotta rest.
You got to rest.
Oh, I
gotta
gotta rest.
rest.
Okay,
Your
so
strength
it's
is back.
Yeah,
yes.
you're back to normal.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we're full up.
Okay.
But you're
so
6
I
health
could-
down.
I could
Yeah,
do
full up.
one
It's just
stick.
6 health down and a level of exhaustion. So.
Okay, so seeing as I've missed a little bit here, okay, so Igor then would start getting angry and he'd want to charge forward and start killing things, seeing as everything else is being
is
killed and he needs
already
to vent his
dead.
frustrations.
Yeah, there's blood and guts everywhere. The smell, the iron smell of blood is in the air. The smell of much fouler things from Harlan's strike is in the air as well.
Then maybe Igor would probably just be kind of standing in dumbfound shock with,
No, that was really fast.
Those died really quickly.
Why don't you start cleaning up, Igor?
They will both, and he'll get out the feather duster and he'll charge up to the one guy and start feather dusting him.
Yeah. If they come down here, we don't want them to see the obvious trail of
Okay,
carnage. So
it's
I
going to be
think
hard to
clean up.
prestidigitate all that away. On the initiative count of 5, a cultist appears out of the door to your right. He's holding something in his hands, and he throws it into the midst of all of you.
No.
I need Constitution saving throws as a chamber pot full of the most foulest of foul
no.
flashes upon all
How
of you.
dare.
Oh, Igor.
Igor nat ones it.
No.
You are hurling at this point and are poisoned for 2 rounds.
Okay.
How? You also wretch. Harlan, you were both
I got a
both
14.
poisoned for 2 more rounds.
I do not retch, but I will accept the poison.
Okay, that's fine. All right,
You
so
just turned
so
purple a
what
little
was
bit.
yours, Wendell?
14.
14. Okay, you're fine. So Lamont and
It's no
Wendell.
worse than Igor on a bad Tuesday night.
Exactly, but everyone else is retching because just the awful in the air, just the blood and the iron stench, the arm flopping in the blood.
Through
It's
macabre vomiting, Igor's trying to prestidigitate the air with his wand.
All right,
It's
so
not a
now,
pretty picture.
now there's 2 cultists back in the room again, and we're back at Hal's turn.
What about the cultist who was scared? Oh yes, he's got to survive till his turn.
Yeah, he
Yes.
goes after me.
Yeah.
But I
Forgot
think
about
Hal's
that.
pissed enough that she kind of whips around to that other one.
Who threw the chamber pot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he close
Okay.
enough? Can I reach him with my movement?
You would take an attack of opportunity.
That
if
I
you
don't care.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm
so
going
as
for
you
that
run
guy.
away, the scared one misses you.
Okay. And I'm gonna hack at this one that just threw the fucking chamber pot.
Okay, that's fair.
Very fair.
How
13
dare-
hit?
It does hit him. Roll your damage.
5.
You strike him across the chest. Blood blooms. He's still standing, but in obvious pain. All right. It's their turn now.
Okay.
The acolyte, she's like, I don't know what's going on here. The creepy guy in my head. Stop. There's no high tinkerer here. We don't. That's not.
What is
I don't.
here?
I'm not. I don't know any of that. Let me go, please.
Name before I run you through.
I don't know a name. I'm
Can I join him in his head?
I'm Selwyn. I'm Selwyn Vilbur, but I don't know anyone else. I'm just here because my brother got me into it, but you killed him, so it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
I just want to go.
You sliced him in half.
He's urinating on himself right now.
Oh, poor
It's
guy.
adding to the smell in this
Oh
room.
god, the smell.
We're gonna have to kill him so he can't get revenge on us.
That's true.
He looks like he's holding his action to see if you allow him to leave. He's dropped his dagger, and he just.
How would you feel about joining a new cult? A better cult.
I just want to go home. I just want.
Well,
I just,
home's not really on the table right now. There's you can. You join me or die.
Don't kill me, please.
Give your soul to this patron.
My patron is very forgiving. He will forgive you for your sins if you merely.
Sure, whatever. If I don't die, he was like, shut up, man. Come on. They're covered in shit. We can kill them. These are
Bleeding profusely.
They're shit, man.
We could take them. Be a man.
I snarl in his face.
All right, so the other cultist that you hit will strike at you on his turn. It's up to you guys whether or not you let the little guy go. That's a 23 to hit. All right, and that's a D8 for 3 damage.
Oof.
I rolled a 1 on the.
I look really rough.
Oh no. Okay, don't worry. I'll see.
Harlan.
If Harlan doesn't.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, there are two here now.
One sniveling and
one that
crying.
is bleeding profusely. Like it's like a competition between Hal and he to see who bleeds faster.
Mhm.
And then another one who's peed himself and just wants to leave. Has no weapon in his hand.
Oh. I'm going to move next to Howl. It appears you have suffered a few combat wounds.
Just a bit.
May I take your place? And I'll strike at the...
Okay, swing the sword.
Yes. Oh! 17!
Okay,
no,
you're going.
No. I'm not going to waste it. I'll just...
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't want to waste it.
Oh, if I was an asshole, I'd say with that nat 1 you would have hit Hal, but I'm not going to do that because
No.
I'm having
Very
fun. You go to swing, and here's the problem. You forgot that it's 6-foot ceilings, so you go to swing overhand, and your sword sticks in the roof.
Shit! I mean, he wouldn't say that. He would say, that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
I suppose I will put down the sword. And I'll attempt to block with it.
Okay. Well, Wendell.
Yes.
Is Abernethy, Lucius Throckwaddle, Hossifet for the 4th.
Yes. That is I. I
your
will
turn.
transfer my hex to him.
Okay.
To the bleeding one. I must save Hal.
Okay, of course.
It'll impress her. She'll be indebted to
You're
me.
probably scaroused already.
I am a little bit. I will. Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll your attack and damage.
18.
18 hits. She's a sniper with this.
He's so good with it. I don't know why. 5 necrotic and 3 force.
You see the force hit him, and it like takes him to a knee, and then the pulse of necrotic goes through. You see black veins roll through his face, and as it pulses, his eyes go black, and he crumples to the ground. There is one cultist left. He has urinated all over his robe,
Ugh, disgusting.
and it is Lamont's turn now.
What did he say his name was?
Selwyn filled.
Selwyn.
No, that's right. It was a trick question, Selwyn. I am the High Tinkerer. And I run him through.
Okay. Give
Wait.
me an attack.
Oh, poor guy.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Yeah, buddy. Murderer.
And with that,
Pretty murderish.
how do you kill him?
I just run him through the neck. Yeah, I guess I got the short sword. Just go boom, take it out, and I take my cloak and I'm wiping it off. I'm like, who wants lunch?
I'm not hungry yet. I'm still marinating on that glass of wine.
Mm.
Can we get rid of the shit smell first?
Yes, Igor.
Igor looks to you, yes, master.
Clean up all of this shit.
Yes. Right away, master.
Yes, thank you.
Please try not to gag. He's like,
The sooner you clean it up, the sooner you'll stop gagging.
all right,
Incentive.
brushing vigorously.
And with that, we're out of initiative. And I feel like as the group starts to regroup
And clean up the ship.
and clean up the mess in the first chamber of what may be the brass bottom, we'll call it there for tonight. Woo! That was fun. I thought we'd get further along, but this was more fun. I loved the sneakiness in the end. That was a lot of fun. So let's go around tonight and see how everyone else thought things were. Tonight we'll start with Mr. Lamont Quinlan. Tell us who you are and how much what you like tonight.
I'm at Travis Bowles. I'm the producer for WebDM. You should watch the show this week on the YouTubes. We're going to talk about goblins. 2 weeks off is a long time, but I feel like by the end of it, I got into the groove, and I'm very glad to be back. And I love playing with these fabulous people. And this character is a hoot, and it's just badass. And I can't wait for tomorrow night, and I can't wait for next week so I can continue to murder more impressionable young people who have joined a cult with the best of intentions and then met a swift death at the end of my blade.
They died so quickly.
Mm-hmm. It's good times.
All right. Thank you, Travis. All right, next we have the ever amazing Hal.
Hi, I'm at Nuggetosaurus on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm here on Monday nights. Tuesday nights, I am also here. I play Amber of Anastra, the Divine Soul Sorceress, who is currently about to Chaos Bolt a priestess in the face. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
I play variety games on my own stream, Wednesday through Sunday. I don't know. It's hard to pick a favorite because this was such a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
This was so good. I think my favorite, though, was the bathroom scene. that was probably where I got the most laughs from. But I also really liked flailing a sigil and then dying. Not quite, but close enough. It was a lot of fun.
All right, yeah, that was great. I almost broke on that one. That was really good. All right, we're gonna go right next to Nuggetosaurus to our own Harlan Flip Cloak.
Yes, D20 Coup de Grace. You can catch me playing, obviously, tonight and tomorrow night, same time everybody else. I've also started twitching a whole lot of Fallout Frost, if you're interested in that. And my favorite part was probably, I liked your description when we were going into the night market and approaching the folly. Yeah, I think that's where I got a lot of enjoyment out of tonight. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that makes your DM happy. Have an inspiration for that one, because I'm not, shallow like that. So yeah.
Right answer. I did it.
He did it. He got the right answer. Compliment the DM as your favorite moment of the night. See, it's that easy. All right, we're going to skip over Wendell and head directly north of her to Igor.
Oh, my favorite part of the night was the DM. And no, I'm kidding. He did a great job. Sorry I missed most of that, but I mean, since all I saw was the battle, my favorite part was the battle. The blood, gore, guts, the wiping up all the smell of that. Hey, it was a good time. So yeah, trying to play it till 6 fun here Mondays, Tuesdays. So
awesome. Yeah, you missed a little bit. We'll catch you up when we can. We figure Igor was just still sleepwalking. He had a rough day the night before, earlier in the evening. So
I lost a lot of strength, I did.
Oh yes, quite a bit from those shadows. And I am at Deception Check. I'm your dungeon master for Mondays in Exandria. You can find me here on Mondays dungeon mastering. You can find me on Tuesdays playing a not pirate, who is just a strange man in his own right, if he even is a man. And yeah. My favorite part was just having the entire group back tonight, because this is a ball when everyone's here, and the madness is what I work so hard to try and enable. And this week it worked. And I'm very happy. So, yes, I will pass it on to our own Laugh Love Lindy, who is our Wendell Eustace Abernathy Lucius Throckwaddle Hassenpfeffer the Fourth of the Havisham Hassenpfeffers.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. This is my channel, I'm Lindy. I think my favorite part of the night. Okay, the bathroom scene was pretty great. I also really liked ooh, there's a magic sigil. Hey, Igor, touch the door. Hey, Hal. It's still glowing, but it looks a little less glowy. Oh, you want to break it? Yeah, go ahead and break it. It was so Wendell and Harlan to just stand there and be like, yes, go ahead, people with hit points. And decent saving throws, yes, go on.
We need our hit points.
There was also something that was just super offhandedly said that tickled me, but I can't think of it right now. It'll hit me later, but I loved it. It was really great.
Was it when Harlan was like, "I'm only a wizard"?
No, I don't know what it was. I'll have to go back and
That
rewatch it.
cracked me up.
But that was really good too. I'm a wizard, not a doctor. But yeah, I love this show so much. Thank you guys so much for playing, and thank everybody so much for watching. You can find us here tomorrow night, Mists of Ravenloft, for super fun shenanigans. I also believe our next date for Teenagers from Outer Space is going to be the 8th. So not this weekend, but next weekend. Hype! Yeah, and I don't really... video game night, I think it might be postponed this week, but when I play again next, it's gonna be, all day. It's gonna be, a video game marathon, because I'm really digging Mass Effect Andromeda. There's just a lot of work I gotta get done before then. So, we will see you all next week. Same Amon time, same cultish place. Till then, thank y'all so much, and we'll catch you later. Bye!